Redwood. Ed Wood. What a fuck. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Whitey White Guy Show. I'm Whitey. This is Cracker. And in the past, years ago now, we did what we called a Prelude to Review, where he makes me watch a film I haven't seen, tells me about a film I haven't seen that he knows I'll hate. And then I have to watch said film and review said film, and then I get him back.
We had to take a break from this for a while because you were really starting to die.
So the film that he hit me directly in the balls with a 2x4 with is called Garbage Pails Kids. Is it Garbage
Pail? One
Kids.
pail. One pail.
One pail.
Multiple
Not
kids.
Plural, Starring...
the funny thing is, this is probably like our third video on this because it's been so long. We had the initial prelude where I told you and you wanted to die. And then you sent me Facebook messages saying that you didn't want to watch it.
You're the one who wants to. You're the one who got the kidney stone.
Yeah.
Punishment from Gad.
And then we did a follow-up where he only was able to watch half of the film.
We'll just do the whole thing.
And then, since it's been like fucking 5 months, we're going to start over, and he's going to give his review of...
Garbage Pail Kids.
Exactly.
Starring Sean...
Mackenzie
Astin.
Yeah, the younger or older brother of Sean Astin.
Tangerine is a Mexican-American. She's like...
No, she's white.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like nationality. So the film stars Mackenzie Austin, who's Sean Austin's... Astin's little brother. Little brother?
Doesn't matter.
Fuck me. And for some reason, there's like 3 bullies. There's like 2 dudes and a chick. Mm-hmm. And he's like 12?
He's probably going on 13.
And these grown adults who are like in their 20s are chasing him and beating him up and taking his lunch money or some shit. Or he sells weed and they're on their turf. Like, it's not clear at all. But they're just pounding on his kid. I'm like, why are you obsessing over this child? And then they take him into the sewer and somehow with their bare hands, they're just like, let's open up the pipe. And then they open up the pipe and poo is pouring on his kid. And I'm like... What the fuck movie did you make me watch, man?
Fucker, you made me watch Fart the movie.
So another story, another day. So then, the Garbage Pail Kids show up
because Mackenzie works.
A garbage pail?
No, because remember Mackenzie works with the creepy magician,
the pedophile magician.
He works as like a janitor.
He's like,
and Mr. Magician basically said...
Does he have a name, Mackenzie Austin? Should we just call him Mac?
Just call him Mackenzie.
We'll call him Mackenzie. So Mackenzie is just like, there's the guy who owns it's like a second-hand shop with a bunch of shit in it, and he's like the assistant.
I thought he was just like the janitor.
Runs the registry. There's all kinds of shit. Okay. Runs a shop when the owner guy's not there. And so the owner guy's like, whatever
Don't open the garbage pail.
Don't open the fucking garbage pail, man. Don't fucking know. I'm serious, man! And like, Mackenzie Austin's like, okay. Watches him go around the corner. He's like, fuck you, asshole. And opens the thing. Releasing the Garbage Pail Kids. What the fuck is that?
Now, did you know about the Garbage Pail Kids, like, before?
No, I'm not gay. I just...
No, like, you didn't know about the... Well, you're a couple
There was
years younger than
It was a toys...
It was a... What it was is it was a group of, like, stickers. And, for sticker books and stuff like that. And it was, whoever created them was taking a shot at the love for...
No, it is.
Taking a shot at the love for the Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yes.
That craze. Yes. And what Garbage Pail Kids were, like I said, they were these stickers, and they were drawn in, like, disgusting things. Like, there was one...
Just fucked up shit, dude.
Where a guy, his name was, like, Unzipped Ted, and he's, like, zipping down, like, his forehead, and brains and skulls are coming out. And there's, like, puke and poo.
The girl with the runny nose, and the vomity kid.
So, basically, like I said, they're disgusting Cabbage Patch Kids.
Oh, my God.
So, when Mackenzie opens up the garbage can, out pops Alligator, who is basically a humanoid crocodile. We got the Guido greaser. We got the one kid covered in zits who always pisses himself. Yeah. We got the ugly Garbage Pail Kid who's like got garlic breath. We got the one...
We don't need a whole list. The point is, every kid has some distinguishing feature or something. Yeah. And so they go and rescue Mackenzie from the poop and take him back into the shop.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And the bullies left. They left him there covered they beat him unconscious and covered in poop. Which is like, I'm watching this going, is this for kids or is this snuff porn? Like, the fuck am I watching?
Yo, speaking of porn, wait till he gets to meet Tangerine. You thought that was child porn.
So anyway, they take him back to the shop and then some details. And then Tangerine shows up, who's about 20. And she's the fourth member of the other 3-member gang, but she's like less villainous.
Right.
But she's so sketchy as fuck. Mm-hmm. And so the little kid's got this love affair with Tangerine, and he's like checking out her ass and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this movie for? Because like the Garbage Pail Kids, you're thinking like prepubescent 5, 6, 7-year-old kids, like tops. This is like, and then you go to school, start elementary school, Garbage Pails kids. And he's like, it's like, fuck, this is not appropriate for that small of people. He's like, she's like scantily clad. She's like, oh yeah, Mackenzie is. Oh yeah, you motherfucker. She's trying to con him at certain points.
Yeah.
She's trying to use him.
Because she is trying to start a fashion career.
Sexuality and he's, following Boner first. But it's like, that's really not an appropriate story arc for, like, preschool children or, like...
Oh, this isn't for preschool kids. No way.
Well, who the fuck is it for? This is like...
I think it's rated like PG-13, so it's probably high schoolers.
But no 13-year-old kid is going to watch this. And then the little greaser dude pulls out a knife. He's like, I'll fucking stab you! I'll fucking stab you! And the alligator has, like, a human hand. He's like, what? And I'm like, for preschool kids? And then the later scene, the alligator's like chewing. The guy's not dead yet. He's like, help me! That didn't happen. It was awesome if it
I don't remember.
But it's just like really... It's got peaks and valleys of like, here's material that's more 90210, like high school kids or junior high kids. And then, but... in the facade of like something for elementary school kids. So thematically it's all over the place. And all the kids are fucking disturbing as fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's like they're all fucked up. And then, so then what happens?
You got the side story of Tangerine trying to become a fashion designer.
And it's just
and then she gets like you said, she's using like her sexuality to get Mackenzie to help him or have him help her make the clothes, but of course he can't do it.
The Garbage Pail Kids are awesome.
Right, so he can't do it, so he convinces the Garbage Pail Kids to help make the clothes in this wonderful montage and song routine that I bet
we can do anything by working together, some shit.
Basically.
And it's just like, what?
So that's the side story, and then
I think that's the first song number.
Yeah,
and
then the movie basically ends with the fashion show, and he realizes that she's a piece of shit, and then the Garbage Pail Kids go nuts.
Then they end up in prison for.
Oh yeah, because what is
weirdo
it? What is it? They get in a bar fight.
It's right,
because the Garbage Pail Kids go to a bar. And, of course, the Guido Greaser, he starts the fight. Racism. And then they get arrested, but instead of going to a normal prison, they go to a prison for, like...
weirdos?
The ugly people?
Ugly people.
And I think it's literally called Prison for Uglies or something like that. But the weird thing is, they've got, a fat person in the prison. They've got a midget in the prison.
Yeah.
But for some reason, in the ugly people prison, they also have Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny.
All kinds of just weird characters. Yeah.
So Mackenzie and Mr. Magician Man have to break them out in time to go to the fashion show. And then, of course, all hell breaks loose because Mackenzie finds out that Tangerine's a bitch and was using him. And then, of course, he stands up and says, you were the ugliest person, basically saying, as hot as she is, she's the ugliest person
on the inside.
On the inside, exactly. The moral of the story is, it's better to be ugly like a Garbage Pail Kid than be ugly like Tangerine.
Which has no basis in fact whatsoever. There's no truth
No
to
one
that.
wants to look like that kid who has zits and pisses.
Nobody wants to pee his pants all the time. I do. It's not. There's no sex in pee pants. So,
I'm surprised. I didn't know you finished the film, so this is great. I gotta do my homework. I gotta watch Mr. Holland's Opus.
It's so fucked up. It's just it's an odd. It's one of those films where it's like, who was this made for? Who's the target audience for this? You think you didn't find this disturbing? If
I just found it.
4-year-old was like,
I found it stupid.
like close up on Tangerine's ass.
I just found it stupid.
Okay.
So let's see. I'm trying to think. The worst film that I made you watch was it Howard the Duck?
Is that still number one?
I don't remember. We haven't watched the list in a long
We've
time.
done this so long ago.
Um.
So that's it for Garbage Pail.
Anyways, is Garbage Pail Kids worse than Howard the Duck?
No.
Holy fucking shit!
Tangerine was hot. I don't know what to tell you. And the other lady had big tits. There were like times when the Garbage Pail Kids weren't on screen. I was like, okay,
Wow.
okay. Like it's a while before they show up. And while it's perplexing, it's like, why are 4 20-year-olds obsessing over this 13-year-old kids and there's no drug transaction happening? They're like, you owe us $20 or something. It's like, really? Why would you give a 13-year-old kid a 20? Like, what the fuck is happening in this? It has to, like, the only way that makes sense, like, if I like, something happened in real life, I'd be like, drug dealers. Or they're his pimp.
Yeah.
Sex trafficking. So it was just really bizarre. Like, that whole, like, it's not super important to plot, but it is kind of like, why does he
You're looking far too into a Garbage Pail Kids movie. I'm still surprised that this isn't worse than Howard the Duck. I know there's one thing you fucking picked that you said was worse, but I'm not picking up my phone and messing with it. But
right. But once again, like, the reason why Howard the Duck,
you hate Howard the Duck because it's a talking fucking duck, and they made Tim Robbins into a retard.
yeah. Wow. But it's more. Once again, that was just awful from the word go. I just. Yeah, we've covered a lot of shitty movies, so it's gonna be back
soon. Yeah, I still gotta do Mr. Holland's.
Mr. Holland's Opus, Mind Walk.
I can't find Mind Walk, but I'll keep looking.
It's esoteric as fuck.
So yeah, I still got my homework to do, and then I got more coming for you.
Oh fuck! Really?
Like you said, it's good to be back.
There's only like 9 movies that are like classy, intelligent movies that exist.
I don't know them.
Made you watch all of them.
I don't know them.
And there's like a mountain of just shit. Like, I should have never
Remember,
started this.
Well, you've seen my collection. I have a lot of Uwe Boll films.
Oh fuck me!
I even have House of the Dead 2. And you didn't like House of the Dead 1. Your dad hated House of the Dead, and he only watched it with us for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he walked away really quick.
He was the smart one.
He went and found these blue potato chips. Sorry, guys. You don't know the context now. I'll tell this story really quick. Fucking, he goes to get pizza. And,
this story is better than the review.
And he's like, what kind of chips do you want? And I was like, get me the blue Doritos. And he's like, and then an hour later, he's gone forever. I'm like, where'd he go, Miss Soda? And then he finally gets back. He's like, I looked all over the place. I can't find any blue Dorito. He thought the actual potato chips were blue. I'm talking about the bag. The blue bag of potato chips. The Cool Ranch Doritos. He conferred with like NASA and 12 other government agencies. So, yeah, thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe. Good to be back.
I'm Whitey. This is Cracker. This is the Whitey White Guy Show.
And Dad.
And Dad. Well, if you get in fucking camera, we'd have a lot more subscribers, you bastard.
No, he wouldn't.
No. Yeah, we would. He's awesome.
Oh, so, he is, but no one would watch.
Yeah, they would. Yeah,
if it was just him?
We'd be huge. We'd be millionaires right now. We'd be PewDiePie with this guy. If I could catch him in his, like, Alzheimer's-y moments. You remember back in the day when YouTube first started and they had the guy whose dad had Tourette's?
Mm-hmm.
And he was just walking around, he's like, fuck! Shit! Ass! Fuck! At the bowling alley and they get kicked out and shit.
Yeah, they stole the idea from him.
So much better. He's so much better than that. Alright, we should go.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Good journey?
Good journey.
Is it this?